So really, how safe is Japan? Today I thought we might have a bit of a look at how safe it is out here in the country. I don't know about the cities. I've never lived in the cities. For 28 years I've always lived out here in the country, so I couldn't tell you about the cities because I've never lived there, so I don't really know about it. But here it is pretty safe. Like, we've got houses down here, there's a house here, next door there, and a few over here. Me, I've got no neighbours. There's no neighbours, don't have them on either side. We're pretty right. But most houses around here, if you walk up, you can just open up the front door. They're not locked. People don't worry about locking them so much. Nothing ever gets really stolen. When I came here 28 years ago, we didn't even take the key out of the ignition of the car. Cars were unlocked all the time. Never got stolen. So we never had any problem with them. But yeah, you can just walk up to the front door of a house and open it up. Usually just open it up and call out, you know, anybody home, and you know, yeah, you can just open up the front door. They don't, you know, people don't lock them. You know, across the road you got different things. You know, across the road in the shed there's a tractor and different things over there. Nothing ever gets stolen. You know, me, I've got a shed out the back here. I got bikes and power tools and different things in there. Nothing's ever been stolen. There's no lock on the shed. Just have to slide the door open and you can go in. But now it's, you know, I've never had a problem with it. You know, I got bikes and different things in here. Yeah, nothing's ever been stolen. So yeah, it is pretty safe. But things have changed a little bit over the... Since Corona, I think, things did change a bit. And now, with the yen, it's not worth the paper it's printed on. It's worth nothing. I think it's, you know, 150 something yen to a dollar, you know, so it's just crazy. But so things have started to happen. At the shrine, the local shrine, they used to have like a money box there where people, when they'd go pray, they'd put some money in the money box. They actually took the money box away. People were stealing money out of it, so they took it away. But you know, over here we got tractors and cultivators and things like that. Nothing ever gets stolen. You know, here we've got cultivators, got the tractor here. Yeah, so yeah, you know, you got machinery and different things. Nothing ever gets stolen. It's pretty safe that way. On the other hand, umbrellas are fair game. For some reason they think umbrellas are fine. They're just community property. You know, you might go into a shop and put your umbrella in the rack outside before you go in, and come out and you haven't got an umbrella. Someone's taken it. But I don't know how that works. That's just a different mentality they use with them. Also bicycles, I've heard some people, they'll lose their bikes. People steal their bikes, but for some reason they just sort of treat that stuff as public property, which is funny. But yeah, it is pretty safe out here. You don't have to really worry about it. Like in Australia, if stuff's not nailed down, they'd steal it, you know. You know, here in the country they make a lot of these stone walls. All the stones just fit in together. They make these stone walls. They're fantastic, you know. And you get beautiful patterns in them. So here's some here. But anyway, going back to the safety of Japan. In Australia now they have a lot of youth crime. Teenagers getting in and stealing cars, breaking into houses, robbing people. We have none of that problem here. Teenagers here are pretty docile compared to Australia. So you don't have any of that sort of problem. There's very little stealing goes on. Like in Australia they have a lot of problem with people filling up their cars at the service station and just taking off. Here that never happens, because you usually have, like, you either have to pay for your, if you go to a self-serve, you have to put the money into the machine before you can get petrol, or you use a prepaid card. I use prepaid cards because you get a discount on your petrol then too. But yeah, we don't have any of that problem. There's very little theft that goes on. Like in Australia now, big things going into supermarkets and stealing beef. You know, people just, it's just crazy, you know. We're here, we don't have any of that. There might be a little bit what goes on, but you never hear of it. So yeah, it's pretty safe here. You know, you can walk around here day or night, or you never have any problem. This house is really nice with all the niwaki, all the trees. They get a lot of new growth, so we'll be out pruning them soon. But yeah, it's really nice living in the country. Here you got all the trees in the background. This is up at the shrine. So you're pretty safe living in the country. You don't have any problem. This guy here, he grows cactuses. He's got all his cactuses out, but nobody ever steals them or anything. They're all safe. He just leaves them sitting here. You know, he's got his little greenhouses with all his cactuses in. He never has any problem with people stealing them or anything like that. That's all pretty safe around here. Theft is not a big thing. Yeah, I really like living in the country. I don't think I could live in a city. You know, it's just too busy, too many people. Out here it's nice and quiet, it's peaceful. You can think. Got a bit of nature around. So yeah, it's really pleasant. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Life in Rural Japan. If you did, make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going to do a community cleaning day. So we have cleaning tomorrow. We're going to be cleaning one of the irrigation canals. Each area has different parts they have to clean. So we have to meet at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll probably be doing it for 2 hours or 3 hours. We'll be cleaning up all around the irrigation canal and that. So please, I hope you watch tomorrow's episode. Anyway, that's all for now. Till next time, that's all.